today, taken from the second book of Samuel. This reading is telling us about that David was told, King David in the Old Testament was told, that his son will build a magnificent temple for the Lord. And yes, it did happen. Solomon, his son, built a magnificent temple for Yahweh, the God of Israel. So magnificent was this temple that not only while it was standing, people praised about its glory and its magnificence, but they praised this temple even after it was destroyed. So magnificent was the temple and the memory of it. It stayed with the people and they spoke of it. But my dear people of God, this reading today comes to us not because we want to praise Solomon or we want to praise David. This reading comes to us because our gospel reading points us, saying that Joseph was the son of David. And Jesus is also a son of David, though in adoption in his life. But Jesus is the son who will replace this temple which was destroyed with his body. No longer will the magnificence of the temple be known, for it was not standing anymore and it is not standing anymore. But what is known is the magnificence and the glory of Jesus Christ, his body that is known. The second reading tells us about Abraham. Abraham was promised to be a father to nations, that his offsprings will be everywhere, that he will have a multitude of descendants. But you know what? While he was living, he had how many children? One legitimate child. Just one. But you know what? We Christians claim that we are children of Abraham. And St. Paul to the Romans is telling us, yes, we are children of Abraham by faith, because we possess that faith in Jesus Christ. And Jesus Christ is also in the lineage of Abraham. And we have possessed that faith, and therefore we also are in the lineage of Abraham. And all the promises that God promised Abraham, we can claim it by faith. My dear people of God, I know you are waiting when I will speak about this man. I am deliberating speaking about this man because he doesn't speak in the gospel at all. In the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, so much is written about so many different people. So many people are named. So many people utter some words, some faith statements which are so important and dynamic. But when we look at Saint Joseph, our patron today, the patron of the congregation and of the school, and of the Catholic Church as well, the foster father, we see that in the Gospels, there is nothing that Saint Joseph spoke. We see that Mary spoke. We see angels speaking. But there is nothing that Saint Joseph spoke. Did you hear anything him speaking? There was nothing that he spoke. He is silent. I want to recall to you, I'm sure all of us, whatever age group we are, we might have seen this cartoon called Tom and Jerry. Is there anyone who has not seen this cartoon? Tom and Jerry? Sure, we are, everyone has seen. From different age groups we are, but we all have seen once in a lifetime at least. In this cartoon you see that there is constantly the fight and this run between Tom, who is the cat, and Jenny, that is the mouse. They are playing a prank with each other constantly, and therefore anyone who's watching it will not be able to hold their laughter. But you know what? While this action is going on and on and on, you see there's something in the background, without which that cartoon is incomplete. And what is that thing in the background? Any guesses? Very good. There is a peculiar music to it, which adds so much of humor and flavor to that cartoon, without which it wouldn't be fun to watch. Try to put in your volume on mute and then watch it. You will not enjoy it as much as you enjoy it with that background music. This man is also a man of background. He is like the background music which is playing, which people don't notice very often, but he played a very important role in the life of Jesus, in the life of Mother Mary, and he continues to play a life in the church. I was present for the annual day. It was in the month of January, December. And what was the name of the play, children? Anyone acting? What was the name of the play? Then Biblamore, very good. Biblamore. And that play was very interesting, I must tell you. While the characters, those who were acting, were how many? Were very few of them. Hardly anyone. But those working in the background were so many. Many more than those who were in the limelight. And without those in the background, the play wouldn't have been successful. My dear people of God, most of us are men and women and children who are always in the background. We rarely come in limelight, but our contribution to the society, our contribution to the school, our workplace, our home, our family, in background or in limelight, but very often in background, if we do not work, our family, our society will not be successful. That is what St. Joseph teaches us. In silence to work in the background, without which there won't be a success story. So if you are a person who's not in limelight, whom people push, go in front, but you prefer to stay behind, no problem. You have St. Joseph with you. He will accompany you in the background. Your contribution matters a lot. Continue being in the background. The music that is playing in the Tom and Jerry cartoon. You don't have to always speak to make a difference, because we have St. Joseph, our patron, who made a difference without speaking. He did not speak, and he remained in the background for one reason alone. And that reason is the mission of God. The mission of God demanded of him to remain silent and to work. And therefore, he completed the mission of God in silence. Each one of us has a mission by God. There is a purpose why you are alive today. You don't have to talk. You don't have to be in the limelight, but in silence you can accomplish the purpose of God, the will of God for your life. God bless you.